Oh,
Hey.
welcome to another night of Descent into Avernus.
Woo!
Last
Can I get a
time
D?
we had no Sean, so
Yeah.
to briefly
Jean was really
explain,
effective.
to briefly explain what happened in the last time is
I heard Gene was really cool.
Jean
and
was
awesome.
somewhat cool.
Yeah, and nobody made fun of him, and he was brilliant. Is that what happened?
Exactly what happened.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Yeah,
good.
yeah,
Good.
exactly what
Yeah.
happened,
Thank you for
Wait,
treating my
hold on.
character with
Wait.
respect.
wait, 1 second.
What?
Yep, that's exactly what happened. Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Good, yeah.
And then you fought quite a number of different creatures. You arrived. You killed Gideon Lightwood, who had refused you entry into the chapel.
Confederate.
He was
He was a
actually
Confederate in the end, wasn't he?
he was an undead creature in the service of Zariel.
Confederate.
Not for any reason other than Zariel killed demons, and he had an absolute vehement hatred of demons. And so he accepted her offer, so he could kill more demons.
Terrible.
However, a demon portal had opened up in the chaos in the depths of the chapel underneath the cemetery. And so, in the ossuary, you went, you killed some more creatures before arriving at the portal. Ulder Ravengard sits in the middle of a room covered in a low level of water. 3 corpses of his guard lay around him. The corpses of 3 slain Minotaur that you had just killed lay around that.
Peppered
And the
with
portal
arrows.
splits the room in a haze on one wall. Ravengard is uttering in 2 different languages that you can surmise.
It was abyssal and celestial, wasn't it?
Yes, abyssal and celestial, as the helm of Torm sits upon his head. He is unreactive to everything that you do to wake him from this. In the investigations of Amanda previously in understanding abyssal and celestial, you'd realised that both you had realised that
It was like Torm and Zariel were fighting
no,
over.
it wasn't Zariel, it was the Minotaur
Baal,
demon
Baal,
god
Baal.
Baphomet.
Baphomet. Oh, okay.
Baphomet and Torm. We're fighting over Ravengard's mind. And as combat had just ended, you now stand in the room with the bodies, with Ravengard. Something must be done, or his mind might be lost forever. And so, we are entering a skill challenge right at the start.
Oh, straight in.
Straight in.
Yeah.
Where you now have to, in some manner, save Ravengard's mind. The Helm of Torm is causing the problem, but you do not know right now in this moment how to get the helm off him, and you will have to work out how. Does anybody have any ideas straight off?
I think first thing we need to get him out of this room. Definitely get him out of this room. It's traumatic as all of his dead friends lay around him. And Minotaurs are dead as well.
Hold on, I'm just on my laptop, so I'm just navigating my pages a bit slower than usual.
Can I?
Yeah, well, this space might have some relationship to what's going on. So, do we want to try and just drag him outside the door?
Which of the temples did we see outside? There was.
Oh, the pillars.
Oh, the
Pillars
pillars.
to gods.
Oh, right on the outside. They were not. They were pillars to heroes of the past.
I feel like
there-
I feel like there's something in the glass, in the stained glass windows, was something to do with Torm.
That was back at the cathedral, which might be
Damn.
too far to take him.
Yeah, we came through a hand of Torm or something, didn't we? Yeah, that was
Yes.
right back in the cathedral.
All right, I'm
I was
gonna.
just wondering, there was a room we came through with loads of was it writing on the wall or something?
There was loads of broken stained glass upstairs, but nothing really significant. A lot of the stained glass had been corrupted by hell to signify other pictures.
Right. This water that he's in, is it water? Can I use a survival check? Oh, it is.
Yeah, I would let just have that free. It's just water.
And do we know what this room is for before it's just a prison, is it? Or is it...
It
Like,
was.
what's he doing here?
Make me a religion check to try and suss out what the room is for.
18. It's not bad.
18. This was the Vault of Ascendance, where people used to sit in the pool and meditate in order to ascend their state of mind.
There's a meditation chamber upstairs as well.
There was a meditation chamber upstairs. as
Well,
well.
if they ascend well enough, they can go to the one above. Yeah, okay, fair enough.
But this would be the final room in which the high priests would meditate.
Okay, I think get him out. I'm also gonna cast a cure wounds on him just to see. I'll burn a spell slot,
Okay.
but it might do something. If it's a skill challenge, it might buy us some time maybe.
Yeah, it's worth seeing what happens. Yeah.
All right. 12. Oh no, sorry, 17.
17 points of healing. Okay. So you're going to try and move him out of the room?
Yeah,
Yeah, I might
I
try
think
and
the
do
chunky
that.
boys should do that. Yeah, the both.
Yeah, me and the other guy.
Okay. Roll me an athletics check, not because you're not strong enough, but to picking him up carefully enough.
Yeah, fair enough. That's 13.
13. As you're picking him up, takes 8 points of psychic damage. As
Who does?
The
the Raven Guard takes 8 points of psychic damage as the Helm of Torm shifts upon his head, causing the psychic battle to become more involved.
Okay. Right, I guess we're doing our operations here.
can we search the room, search the bodies?
Yes.
Anything that can
You
give
search
us-
the bodies and you find on them the 3 fallen guards hold 3 wet but usable spell scrolls of Mass Healing Word, Remove Curse, and Tongues.
Oh well, let's try remove curse then.
You remove Curse on
Yeah, on matey boy, right?
on him.
Oh
Well,
no, wait, hold on.
First, before you do that, I want to. So, what do we know about the helm so far? Has this
So the
come up
helm,
before?
You know that the Helm of Torm is a powerful religious artifact relating to the god Torm, and that's all you know.
Okay. Can I analyze it to see, just as a layman, because I'm not into magic, but can I just see if there's any inscriptions on it or anything that looks like it says what it is?
As a layman, there's no inscriptions, but you do recognise the Torm has appeared in multiple images throughout both cathedrals and the chapels that you've been in.
Yeah.
It's very significant in some way.
Dan, I think you might want to I just want to double verify with you, but we should probably remove curse on the helmet, right?
That feels more right than him, yes.
Instead of on
Yeah,
him.
yeah. Yeah, for sure. If we were going to do that.
Ah, I think I can read this one. I think I know what it does. Yeah, let's try remove curse on the helmet.
Okay,
Right? Using the scroll.
removing Curse on the helmet reduces its damage to a D10 every time you make a skill check.
Okay, that's good. That's at least fine. And we know he just got 17 points of healing, but lost 12, so he's net positive for the time being. Okay. What else? What else can we do? What else can we do? Other already healed him.
He's still muttering in multiple different languages as you go about your business.
Oh, well, we do have a tongue scroll as well, so we could potentially... Wait, don't you speak it?
Amanda
Dan.
already speaks it.
Okay, fair
Oh,
enough.
okay. What's he muttering? Try and figure out if you can discern anything, Dan.
Make me either an arcana or a religion or a perception. Only really one choice there for a ranger, but
What was it? What'd you get?
he's muted.
Ooh.
7.
Yeah.
Very bad.
So the mutterings are either too quiet or not coherent enough to gain any meaningful information from it. I would say so far you have had 2 passes, one for using the spell scroll, one for picking him up, and 1 failure. You've got 1 more failure and 1 more pass to succeed.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
But it does matter what you try and do, because
So we've
just
removed,
dropping him again is not going to do a whole lot or something.
removed
Yeah,
the
yeah.
curse on him. We've tried to understand what he's saying. That's not helping. Should someone try praying with him? Like,
Yeah, because it is religious in nature, right? Yeah. So if we tried to do a counter, who's counter to Torm?
No,
Like-
Torm's the
No,
one we
Torm's
like.
the good guy.
It's Baphomet
Oh, really?
we don't like.
Baphomet
could
the
we
bad
wearing-
guy.
a ritual to, like, we could all sit around and help him. Someone hold hands. Like, Misty, you're good at religion, right?
Yeah.
You could, like, hold
Okay.
hands, help him through it.
Yeah,
Sit in the
then roll
water and
me
meditate.
the highest person with religion. Roll me a religion with advantage.
Gonna have to be me. Come on, no whammies, no whammies, no
Advantage.
whammies, no whammies.
Come on. Got guidance. Cast that if you have.
No, I don't. Not me. Not me. 17. That's
17
good.
Bad. Not
is
bad.
enough.
Yeah.
As you start praying to Torm, you feel that the bouts of abyssal are coming fewer and fewer in between the bouts of celestial, as you can feel that celestial is starting to win the battle of minds over Ravengard. You only have to pray for a few more minutes before the abyssal is heard no more. The celestial starts going more and more silent before fading out. Alden Ravengard collapses to the ground unconscious, and the helm falls off the top of his head.
Nice.
Okay. Well, let's shove that in the bag of holding.
Wait. Well, is it still active? No, it won't do anything in there, will it? It's not going to do anything bad.
You now have the Helm of Torm, so please add
Oh.
that to your inventory, whoever's picking it up.
Okay.
I'll do it. I'll add it. Just because it's... I'll chuck it in the bag.
What did Torm look like? So what does the helm of Torm look like?
I believe I might have.
Oh. Because if it's very literally Torm's helm, then I guess my character's thinking, Gene's thinking whether it can fit him. Because if it can't, he's gonna bang. He might want to bang it out into shape or whatever, you know. Put a few dents in that, and it'll fit on a Minotaur's head.
Well, apparently there isn't. Really?
I guess it might be cheating if I
It's
just
called
Google.
It's called the Helm of Torm's Sight.
Oh,
It's not...
Is the full name.
who's gonna chuck?
nothing-
Someone chuck it in the inventory. Let me know what it does.
I can't find it.
Helm of Torm's Sight.
Yeah.
It's not in D&D Beyond.
Okay.
We can figure it out later.
It's a helmet. There's not much to it, to be honest. It's a helmet that allows you to commune with Torm himself
Oh. Okay.
for guidance.
Okay, well,
So just add a note in your inventory
Yeah.
that you've got that.
Yeah.
That's what it does.
okay. Helm of Storm. Hey, big man, are you good?
Talking to me?
No, I'm talking to the man who just took their helmet off.
Alright.
He's
You're talking to me? I
He's
assume you mean-
unconscious.
Ah, okay. Mortlock.
Second time's the charm, and I'd pick him up and try and sling him over my shoulder. Let's get him out of here. Is what I'm thinking.
Okay. Yeah. Where are you going?
My this computer is going absolutely
I could hear the
bad.
buzzing again.
That's all it's doing. It's just been doing it consistently for the last 5 minutes. So
Oh,
I'm
no.
gonna log out and I'm gonna log
Okay.
back in with my laptop, which is probably more powerful than this my father's PC. So please do continue.
Get Discord
Amanda's like
on the Steam
he-
Deck.
the Steam
Yeah,
Deck's
you
probably more powerful. Amanda listened to some of the Abyssal and it just sent him temporarily mad. So he's just gonna be wandering around muttering to himself.
All right.
Fucking,
Okay.
fucking buzzing in my head, just beep.
Yeah, that's appropriate. All right, Ryan, you want to navigate it? I'll go first. Probably. Well, maybe not first now. Maybe take the other big guy first.
Yeah, Mortlock. Yeah, we'll just make our way back out.
But you navigate because I have to keep going between two screens like this on my laptop. So
Okay.
Yeah.
So where are you returning to?
Let's first of all just go up to the chamber above where we were before.
Okay. Yeah. So up in the chamber above, nothing has really changed since last you left. The corpses of the enemies that you had killed are strewn around, including the corpse of Gideon Lightward. Gideon Lightward.
Give him a little swear with my paws, and then give him 2 of those, no opposable thumbs. And then we should probably make our way back to through the graveyard, back down the secret Torm's hand of Torm. But I imagine to cross the graveyard, we'll need to like do something.
Oh, I didn't realise Dan completely left the call. He did say he was going to restart, but it's made the camera.
Yeah.
It's made the cameras go weird. Bear with
That's
me.
all
Oh,
right.
no worries.
It's only Sean that's weird. Me and you are fine. That's all right.
can I
We're just
can
not
I
seeing-
can I lounge, luxuriate
We're
in
not
my
seeing
bedroom?
any of you basically, so that's fine.
It's alright. It takes me to. Oh, just
No.
as I join with filler, Dan comes back.
Cameras are slightly askew now, but we'll be alright.
So it might be the pop out.
You run something on.
Oh, I'm
Laptop
thinking about
separately?
that. Hang on. I think this might be the way forward. I think it
Look at
might
that.
be in the pop out. Hello, sorry. I'll mute myself.
If let me have a quick. Yeah, do we need to get back through the graveyard?
Yes. So
Do we need to stealth it?
there are. Not sure. There are creatures milling about, specters, zombies, skeletons, aimlessly wandering around tombstones. There doesn't seem to be any rhyme or
Let's
reason
make
to
our
their
way back.
behaviour.
As carefully as we can through
Okay.
the graveyard.
A couple of the undead take notice and they slowly start ambling towards you, but they're not
Give them 2 of these as we go away.
they're not in any way particularly aggressive towards you.
Okay.
I leave like a ration on the floor in case they just want this meat. You know.
Like
There's a-
I don't know, Left 4 Dead. They all just start moving towards
The
the
jerky.
little bit of jerky.
Yeah. I watched a YouTube video of a guy like eating what is the considered an adventurer's pack like ration, and it's
Oh,
like,
yeah?
and it's actually quite healthy. It's like jerky, dried fruits, hard track, and nuts. And hard track is like an old like bit of bread, like tough bit of bread. that you
Right.
eat. Like like the elven bread in
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
it's like
Lambeth
that
bread.
basically. Yeah. And it was like, it's like actually it's quite a good diet, to be fair.
Yeah, fair enough. What's the difference between the adventurers pack and the explorers pack and the dungeons pack? Everybody gets one in D&D, do they? No matter what pack you take.
Well, you can start with one. Yeah, it's like the default starter inventory stuff. Like, you know, it's like Dungeoneers pack. It's like typical Dungeoneer shit. 10-foot pole, rope, that sort of stuff.
Right.
All right, let's make our way back.
How's your laptop now, Dan? You alright?
I'm not on a laptop. I just erased everything and started again.
Yeah.
And it's at 52% CPU, just with 3 windows open.
Okay, so you make your way out of the cemetery. Where are you headed next with the unconscious Raven Guard on your back?
Was this? I mean, like, we came through that secret entranceway.
You did come through a secret entranceway out of one of the small enclosed tombs.
Well, good job. Jean's got Minotaur's recall or whatever. So
yeah, we can find a way.
Yeah.
Okay. So you make your way back through the secret tunnel back to the cathedral.
Yeah.
Out you come into the large, open chamber that you were in before. Many of the villagers that you'd left there still remained huddled and quiet. The burnt corpses killed by the hellhounds previously have been moved over to one side and covered with cloth.
Smart. Can we make sure we just close the secret entrance off as well?
Yeah. You move the mechanism back on one of the fountains, and the fountain closes back up and refills with water, effectively hiding the entrance again.
Nice. Okay, good. Right. Hello everyone, we're back. Safe. Thank you for checking on us and everything. The woman who got eaten by the dogs, who was like her apprentice or something? Anyone?
No one
Oh,
steps forward.
Yeah, you were telling me about the woman with the book, and then she got killed.
She was the foremost person that you knew of in the city so far that would know about exorcism and possession.
Great.
But she died, so she couldn't help you with Gideon. Raven Guard.
Ryan was saying there was a book.
She
when he was
died.
catching me up. She died.
She died.
My wife. Is the book somewhere, or are we like? Can we find it? Do we know that?
You picked it up.
And when we whap that bad boy open, what delicious treats are inside?
That bad boy open just displays a long list of names of people that had signed on to protect the city.
Ah, right. Okay. So it's not related to the sort of magic in any way.
No,
No.
Doomsday Book, basically.
Okay. All right.
Oh, wait, no, not Doomsday Book. The Magna Carta? Is that the one I'm thinking of? For the people
No, you are
listening?
thinking of you are. I don't know the difference, to be honest.
I don't know.
I'm going to embarrass myself if I ramble about old parchments that I know nothing about. It's the Bay of Tapestry. It's the Bay of Tapestry. All right. So what's our objective? We're trying to get this guy to
Well, our
wake.
objective was to go and find him, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So we've got to find somebody in charge, essentially. Okay.
You have the option now of either rushing him awake or maybe resting and see if he wakes up by himself.
I think probably resting's the good option for most of us. Does anyone object to... Which kind of rest is it, Brad?
We're definitely safe, are we?
So
We can definitely.
The cathedral is, you're like your hub area. It's your
Okay,
safe point
okay.
for now.
Okay. Great.
Yeah.
Favor and music are playing. Okay. Oh yeah, let's rest then. I think that's probably wise. And then someone might reveal themselves to be a protege of some kind if we're lucky, or something of the magic woman.
Yeah.
Sweet,
As you're
let's take a rest.
resting, the druid Seltern O'Branch returns
this guy.
from his brief delve for supplies on the surface. Quite a lot of people crowd round him, picking up small packages from his overly filled pack. Before then, he sees you and starts to head over. I see you're all still alive then.
Yeah, and we brought the goods. And
Looks
he
up
gestures
behind
to
you
the sleeping man.
and sees Ravengard resting on a bed of straw. I don't know. in the back.
It's lucky for some. I got better nails.
Oh, you've managed to find him. That's so perfect. I was so tired of having to do anything of any note of myself. I can sort of just let him do it now, I suppose. Well, good work. Is he okay? Do you need anything? Just
I mean, if you have a healing spell, it might help him. If you could maybe.
He had some kind of helm on and it was doing some sort of
Oh, yeah.
magic, and it was
I
it messed with his head a little.
I see. Well, then I will try something. And he walks over away from you, and you see him cast a few spells. You notice one of them is a lesser sort of restoration spell, trying to cure any ailments that might be on him. But you take your long rest.
Oh, sweet.
Cool.
That's two more potions for me.
Nice.
And over the next few hours, Ravengard comes to. And as you all arise, he's waiting for you in the center of the room, conversing with some of the normal folk. He sees you now awake after your ordeal and beckons you over to a small round section of maybe, how many are there of you? There's five, right?
Yeah, us three. Oh yeah, I counted you. Yeah.
Yeah, so 5 stools plus another for him sat around one of the fountains. He gestures for you to take a seat. So, I have you to thank for helping me, do I?
Yeah, it was mostly these two. He's trying to be nice, you know, for a
Oh
change.
no. The clock struck 2 a few times. You know, it's all good.
Well,
Oh yeah. Also, your your Echo did some cultural appropriation at one point as well with Gideon.
yeah.
Came out with dreads on. Like
Oh
Gideon
no,
had.
like Jake Sully from Avatar: The Way of Water.
Pretty
Okay.
problematic.
And then when we fought the Minotaurs, he dressed up like a matador as well.
Oh,
Which again, you disapproved of it.
no. Okay. Oh, by the way, do we have a little? In my mind, we have a thing with us, like
A
this,
little
like
elephant.
yeah.
An elephant.
Yeah, Lulu. She's
Okay.
been oddly more quiet.
I was just wondering if Lulu got a place around the table with us. That's all.
She can fly. She's sort of flying around.
Okay. No, no table.
She's a
necessary.
very tiny flying elephant.
Okay.
Like a foot long.
Yes, Mr. Ravengard, it is no problem that us helped you with your helmet, which we have with us. Don't worry, we didn't leave it there or anything.
Well, I very much appreciate the help, but there is no time to sit about.
And play around with screens.
Well, I mean, you brought the chairs out for us, but what were you? Why did you put the helmet on?
Yeah, what was going on? You're all squiffy and you're talking nonsense, and someone's going on with your eyes.
Well, I felt it was the only way to get it out of the demon's hands, was for Torm to have an avenue into the world through me. It did not quite go to plan. as Baphomet somehow clawed his way in to the connection. However, during the ordeal that took place, Torm has shown me a path forward. But the visions were clouded and warped by the demonic essence that was channeled through as well. I can only tell you pieces of what I remember. And in my spirit journey, let's say, I saw a bloodied woman in armor, a soldier wearing the colors and crest of El Tyrell, grasping a longsword fit for an angel. Fresh blood streamed from a nasty cut on her cheek, but then the vision changed again. Fluttering next to the woman was a small golden elephant, who I now recognize as the creature with you, fluttering around rapidly with their wings.
And Gene takes them under his arm like they're pals, like they've been best pals for their whole lives. Hey, elephant woman, yeah.
An enormous, loping demon threatened to devour the woman. She plunged the sword into the ground, whilst the winged elephant made a trumpet sound with their trunk. The demon was hurled back as an alabaster palace rose up around the sword. The winged elephant fled and took to the red sky of Avernus, where it watched as a bloody that was a weird sound.
It's no worse than alabaster what? How did you say that?
Alabaster Palace.
Jesus. Sounds a little bit like a sort of weird sex move, doesn't it? The old alabaster palace.
The winged elephant took to the red sky of Avernus, where it watched as a bloody scab grew up from the ground to engulf the palace and the enormous demon. The elephant fled and wandered in delirium before coming upon two odd bird-like humanoids dressed in patchwork armor standing next to a strange infernal machine. They were also equipped with some quite strange weapons and tools.
Okay.
That's unfortunately all I remember.
I mean, that's more than anything that we've seen while being here anyway, so...
Yeah, that's quite robust there, pal.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I shall have to process if, you know what I mean.
Oh, wait! I remember something! This has sparked memory! So, I remember her name. So, the Hell Rider was Yale. Yale, and she plunged the sword into a rock, called on every ounce of goodness in us, and a fortress that stood against evil sprung up around the sword. Oh, I remember it now. Ooh. We have to find the fortress.
Yeah, but a big old bloody scab came out and ate it.
Oh, I'm sure we'll manage.
Or we might want to prepare, though. I mean, you don't want to go into a scab without
I think
something
that's
to pick
wise.
at it with.
I mean, I think that the sword is the key to saving El Tyrell. I'm not quite sure how, but Torm has shown me this for a reason.
Let's say we put on the helmet again. It's not gonna... Baphomet isn't gonna come in and make fools of us, is he?
Maybe if you put it on.
I doubt Baphomet will be anywhere in this realm. He's not a creature of hell. He's a creature of the abyss, and they are at war currently.
Well,
that's good to know.
Feel like...
What I missed? The beeping's gone. I think I got tinnitus.
So Ravengard...
You only missed the entire prophecy of what's going to happen.
Ravengard saw a Hell Rider who Lulu, the Oliphant or Elephant or whatever her name, whatever type of creature she is. Oliphant now.
She's Tree Trunks from Adventure Time. That's what she is in my mind. She's the character Tree Trunks.
Yeah, it's very, very close to what she is, yeah. Remembered the Hell Rider's named Yale, plunged the sword of Zariel into a rock, and a fortress sprung up around the sword. The sword was then encased in a scab, enclosing both the sword and a huge demon inside. Before then, the winged elephant wandered off into delirium and running into two odd bird-like humanoids.
With an infernal machine.
Yes. Lulu
How convenient.
interrupts again when mentioning the bird-like creatures. Oh, no, I remember them. That are, I don't know what they are, but they're called Chucker and Clonk.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, Chucker and Clonk.
Yeah,
Love
they
it.
took me to a junkyard they called Fort Knucklebone, where they built and repaired infernal vehicles designed to move quickly across Avernus. I
Okay.
don't remember who ran the fort or what else was
Like
there,
fucking
but it
Mad
was...
Max. Oh, my character wouldn't say the word Mad Max.
She flies out of the cathedral, up out of a window in the top. You wait there for a good 5-10 minutes before you hear
awkward.
a really loud trumpet from outside, and Lulu springs back in again and says, I've seen it, I can see Fort Knucklebone, it's down, it's like 10 miles away, but below us. I don't know how we're going to get down, but below us.
Ah, well, therein the crux of our problem, isn't it? How does Ravengard, how would one get down from this establishment?
This fine establishment.
I'm sure there's not enough rope in the entire city to get us down there.
Well, I did scout to the edge of the city, and there are 4 humongous chains chaining Elturel to the sky. I assume you could make a dangerous journey climbing down those chains.
Let's say someone didn't want to make a dangerous journey.
Then unless you had some way of falling very slowly a large distance, I'm not sure
Like
what
some kind
other
of
option
feather.
there is.
Druid man.
Da-da-da-da-da-da. It's time to go down those big chains. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Where's
Copyright
Druid
strike.
man?
Fort Boneyard sounds
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
amazing. Fort Boneyard sounds a place we want to go. Get one
Fort
of those
Knucklebone?
infernal
Yeah, we
machines.
definitely
Knucklebone.
go.
Knucklebone, Fort Knucklebone. That sounds amazing. Yeah, let's go there.
Knucklebone.
Yeah, let's go for yeah. I think we need
I
to
love
go
it.
Fort Knucklebone.
I love it. I'm getting proper. What was that Mad? Oh, I thought it was a subtitle, but there isn't one. It's just called Mad Max. But there's a Mad Max video game that's great, and I imagine it's a little bit like that. So
Well,
Yeah.
unfortunately, I cannot help you. I have to remain here to help these survivors fight off the devils, demons, and undead scouring the city. If I can hold out on defending this city while you get the sword, then once you return, we should have a bulkhead from which to push everything out.
Oh, absolutely. I don't want you to have all the fun. Do you know what I mean?
I'm so sorry, but I'm going to stay here as well and defend the city.
Probably for the best.
As Rhea decides to stay.
Rhea, is there any
Gosh.
chance that
She's
I
fucking useless.
you've seen the way that I've not been very good at
Probably the best.
at getting up close and personal. Is there any way that I could maybe get that returning dagger from you?
I'm loath to be a part with it. But
I mean, you
sure.
were rubbish with
Uh,
it.
wait, she's about to say yes.
That's
What he's trying
rude.
to say is we could make a good use of it, and a weapon in battle that has seen some real combat. It comes back with an energy of its own. It comes back to its owner with a story of its own. It's like sending a child out and then it coming home to you. He's trying to convince her.
You can roll me a persuasion then, please.
You need a weapon with a bit of blood on it. Persuasion. Got two.
He's made it
What?
worse.
Well, I thought
Maybe it's because he's waving
we
his
were
weapon around in her
comrades,
face.
and I get insulted and asked for my equipment.
Now, listen, you didn't let me finish, right? Sure, you are rubbish with the dagger, right? I mean, that you cannot deny that as a fact, right?
Never in my life.
Just come on now.
I-
However,
We defended each
However,
other. She just walks
your
away.
your swordsmanship was perfect. Hey, it's worth a try, you know. Okay. Is there anything? I guess probably not. If you can eat as many provisions as you can to keep the city. Mortlock, you're gonna come along, bro, aren't you?
Well, yeah, but like, I hope you don't cut me off quite as brutally as that.
No.
That's pretty
listen,
mean.
I've seen your club work. It's much better than hers. Come on now. I'm not the only one, right? I'm not the only
I
one.
mean, she did heal you, mate.
Yeah, I healed you. I healed her as well, probably.
She's young. She'll learn to take criticism as she gets
Oh,
older.
yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah, sure. Enjoy that potion I gave you too.
You hear in the distance a huge crash as a pot is just smashed.
Oh no! Shouldn't even use it. What a
I
bitch.
spent 8 hours making that thing. Well, Ravengard, I
this is all
hope her blade does you as much good as it did us. But her throwing knife, not so much. Tell her to get a bit close in the future.
Right.
Listen, she won't like it from me, but you're a commander, you know. You'll be able to.
I will
give
take all of the help that I
Right.
can get, sure.
Yeah, of course. Don't worry. So, I am not going to be great at going down that chain, people. I can't really say that my strength is my
Strength.
forte. Yes, strength is my strength. No. I might be able to, I don't know, grease the chain and we can slide down it faster or something, but probably not a good idea.
Is the chain like sort of? Is it like climbing down a mountainside? It's achievable, or is it just literally a chain, or is it like, you know, when they scale in God of War Ragnarok and they scale the thing, and it's sort of achievable, like to scale down.
Just trying to see how long the entire chain is. Give me a second.
Down, da da down, da da.
Yeah, I
da,
was
down.
gonna make a joke like that.
That's the best I could do at short notice.
No one's got like Featherfall or anything, have they?
Well,
I don't think so. Would we have picked?
Uh,
I don't have it in general. Would we have picked it? Can you pick something up that does Featherfall?
I do have a rope of climbing.
Well, we've got a big old chain of climbing.
I could have taken Featherfall if we'd made this plan last night.
No, so
Well, we can wait another day, can't we?
if what you
We
got
might be
the
able to
rope,
wreck on it if it's not, you know, if we haven't, if it's not going to be significant for us to
It's
climb
not
down.
the
Maybe
fucking-
Brad will let us-
also some of
Chain.
us,
There's not even
some
on-
of us have a climbing speed equal to our walking speed now. Just saying.
Yeah, all right. All right, you two, both light
Level
and
6.
small.
Level
I've got
6.
I've got quite a good falling speed. Does that help?
So if I
So-
took Featherfall, we could just
Did-
jump, right? And then just before we all hit the ground, I could cast it.
So, you move off to the edge of the city to have a look at one of these chains.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So you can determine how easy it would go down. Each chain link is 30 feet long and 20 feet wide. It is formed by a welded loop of infernal iron that is 5 feet thick. The chain links are covered in 1 foot long iron barbs that make them actually quite relatively easy to move along, acting like the
Okay.
rungs of a ladder. However,
Oh, okay. Oh,
Yeah,
Oh,
I
there,
knew
there
that
we
was
are. Hang
coming.
on.
However, them being 500 feet long in total, it would take you. How long? So it would be normal movement
30
speed for
feet.
Dan. It would be half movement speed for everybody else because you're not proficient in climbing. So at 15 feet every, what is it, 6 seconds?
Mm-hmm.
6 in a minute. So 10 rounds in a minute. So it's 150 feet. So it would take you 4 minutes to get all the way down.
oh, that's not bad, is it?
For every
That feels-
minute
Yeah.
you are
Well-
in contact with infernal iron, I will make you make a Constitution saving throw. Upon failing the throw, you will take 3d6 necrotic damage, half as much on a successful one. If you fail your saving throw, you must then do a dexterity saving throw, and if you fail
fall off.
that, you fall off the chain.
So can I just be clear? If I were to use a dash action because I can, because have a climbing speed, I could be down there in a minute.
2 minutes.
No, 60 foot around. I could be down there 600 foot.
You could be down there in a minute.
And in fact, just shy of a minute, so I wouldn't have to take the rolls.
Yeah. Everybody else actually could reasonably be down there in about 3 minutes, so you would have 3 rounds of damage.
Or Ryan could take Featherfall and we just fly off. Whee!
Yeah, the next day.
Yeah, I mean, that is an option.
I don't think you have the ability to change spells as Artificer.
You'd have to wait till the next day,
You'd have
right?
to wait until the next level to be able to change your spellbook.
Oh, well,
yeah.
I haven't been doing that. I've been doing it at night times, because that's what I thought the rule was.
Only,
then you also
only
haven't-
clerics, druids, and paladins can change their spells.
Oh, well,
nightly.
there you go, because I was, whatchamacallit, I was Ripper for so long, wasn't I? So, my bad. I guess I won't be changing any of these spells.
Take the best ones and then be done.
To be fair, I got some good ones.
And then learn your lesson.
I think that might be changing in D&D 1, by the way. Every class is able to change their spells nightly, I think.
Well, I'm just playing. I'm on the playtest.
Just testing the rule set. Just testing the rule set.
I'm on the playtest. Yeah, you've already said you put a couple D&D 1 things in this campaign, Brad. So you know.
I
it's
haven't
fine.
actually. I haven't.
Oh, there was something.
No, I haven't put any in.
You know, Artificer, just looking up, you can change your list of prepared spells when you finish a long rest.
Oh,
Nice.
I'm so
I
sorry.
did-
Then
I
you're
did think it was
fine,
more
Brian.
frequent.
You read it right and I read it wrong.
I did think it was more frequent,
okay.
but I wasn't sure.
But I didn't take it before we made this plan. So if
we'd
we
still
wanted
have
to
the
do
long
that, to be
rest.
fair,
To
I'd
be
have to have
fair,
the long rest again.
I'd quite like to long rest anyway because we haven't.
Well, we did.
No,
We did long rest.
oh, sorry, we did that when you were away.
I was asleep. Yeah.
But this was while we were
Yeah,
waiting
yeah.
for What's His Chops to wake up. So to be fair, he couldn't have told us the plan. We couldn't have prepared for this. Although,
Okay.
would Brad allow you to have retcon taken Featherfall because we would have prepared for leaving this tower?
Yes.
No.
I mean, yeah.
Oh. There you go.
Yeah. I mean, you,
thanks.
just,
Okay.
you can spend like a few days up here, like devising a plan of how to get down if you want.
Okay, cool.
Because you might, I don't know, you might want to go out and get equipment to like make something or something like that.
I was gonna say I could either try and fashion us some kind of parachutes, or we can just roll the fucking gambit on the experimental elixirs till we get the flight. Get it for 10 minutes.
I mean, arguably, if we're there for...
Might take too long.
Yeah, that's a little bit of a cheat, isn't it? It breaks the conventions of D&D. Otherwise, we could say, right, we're just up here for 3 days and we keep trying the potions until we get
Yeah.
flight. It's like, yeah.
Unfortunately,
Well, if-
unfortunately, this isn't Witcher where you can just keep meditating and getting potions back.
We could do you could cast Featherfall and we jump off from the top and still be down before the Featherfall ran out.
Yeah.
Sweet, okay.
All right,
Yeah, let's do that.
let's do that. I'll roll a spell slot. I'll
I mean,
have to.
Is
get
there a
something
shop
out of
anywhere?
it.
Is there anywhere we can buy anything?
Yeah, do we need anything? That's a good... I
You
don't
can
really
try
know.
and scavenge for gear,
Yeah.
but it wouldn't be anything magical.
No, well then there's no point, is there?
Can we scavenge for some potions or something like that?
You can try.
Yeah.
Roll me an investigation check.
Sure. 21.
Oh, jeez.
21.
Fair play. Fair play.
Yeah, you get some rose hip. Or whatever. What's it? Some green tea and rose hip. I'll do.
Unfortunately, I rolled a 1, so you find 1 potion of healing.
Okay. Well, listen, it's better than
Better
nothing.
than nothing. Absolutely better than nothing.
Cool. That brings my total to 3. All right. Let me. I'm gonna have to take something out of my spells for it. Let's see. That's all been good. That's been good. Grease. I haven't used grease. I know what's going to happen though. It's going to be no. I'm going to save it if we're going to go to that.
It's a pretty good one, Grease, though, isn't it?
Mhm.
All right, I took
Even
a
I
spell.
know
I took a spell for you, Sean, but I'm not gonna. I have to get rid of it. I took enlarge and reduce, which I was gonna comedically make you bigger than you actually are and go into combat. But
Yeah, that'd be hilarious. But save it. Just do it in the next couple of days. Put it on something else, right? Once we get down there and do a few things, next long rest, you can chuck it back on, can't you? When do you get more
kinetic
slots or whatever?
jaunt. What an amazing name for a spell.
Just before we set off, they've put this right at the end of the fucking chapter rather than in the bit that we're in. You will be level 7 on this long rest.
Oh,
Level up, level up.
sweet.
Is that an important level for me? Is it worth?
Oh, it's an important level for me.
Is it? What'd you get?
Flash of Genius.
Oh shit, that's dead important.
Yeah.
Oh, Ranger archetype feature. Okay.
Ah, I've got it. Why don't we just jump off and I'll featherfall us at the end. Easy.
That's what flash of genius.
How much is that doggy in the window? It's a D8. That's how much that doggy is in the window.
Fucking the ridiculous temptation to woof there is just annoying.
You're only human.
Only human.
I am only human.
Level 7.
Alright, cool. Flash of Genius, baby.
Come on, be decent. Okay. That's my hit points. I'll take it.
I don't get any more prepared spells, unfortunately. But that's fine. Oh, I got levitate. Hee-hee. Oh, some of these are great. Air bubble. But traveling
It's
through
terribly
water.
exciting
Quite
for
cool.
me. Let me have a look.
Oh, I get another second level spell slot. That's handy. That's very handy.
7th level Echo Knight feature, Echo Avatar. You can temporarily transfer your consciousness to your Echo. As an action, you can see through your Echo's eyes and hear through its ears. Oh.
That's useful for looking around corners, isn't it? Or going through doors.
Yeah,
Then
for
when
up
he
to
gets
10 minutes.
Then when he gets bapped, you don't. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, and I can end it with no action. And it can be up to 1,000 feet away, which is great. And obviously it can move on my turn, right? Quite a lot. While it's being used this way. So I can also like accelerate the distance my Echo is away from me if I use this, which is quite cool.
What's the thing I'm thinking of where people go into like animals and stuff? It's got a weird term in it. It's not scrying, but it's like. Or is it scrying?
Warging or something, don't they?
Warging, that's the one, yeah. You basically like warg into your Echo, don't you?
Yeah, this is cool. Yeah, it's an action, but if I do it outside of combat, obviously my body doesn't move, but my Echo would move with its movement speed, which is still reasonably good. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. It's like, yeah. Thanks for getting that, Dan. That phrase. I didn't really give it much description, but. Cool. All right. Well, let's try and see below us where there's somewhere that's like, we're not gonna land in lava or anything like that. Do you know what I mean? Like. We're gonna jump, but we'll do it. Let me just check the wording on Featherfall. Choose up to 5 falling creatures.
Yeah.
Great.
We're all good.
Oh, Gene. So, put the spell into this device for you, and I give him a little pink umbrella. And I'm like, when you jump,
this is useful. So what happens
Should
if
have
I
been a
use this?
feather. Should have been a feather. You can fly with this dumbo.
Yeah.
so as soon as you jump, you just put it up,
Yeah.
and then
Uh-huh.
you should fall like the rest of us.
Should I
But
be
you have-
taking notes? And he brings out his little notepad. He starts making notes.
Yes,
I,
yes, pink umbrella, tiny pink umbrella. Open it, but
Open it.
you have to jump first.
I have to jump first. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
All right. Well, I'm ready to go. How about the rest of you?
Yes, I'm good to go.
Gene, have you rolled up your sleeves or your hit points?
I think I've. Although to be fair, I haven't checked, but I didn't add it last time. I think they've just been adding themselves. I think it's. I
You're
think
on
D&D
average, are
Beyond.
you?
I think so. I think D&D Beyond's been adding them. I think so. Why? What are your hit points, you two?
40. I'm 44.
I'm on 63, so you should definitely be higher than me.
167.
Yeah, that seems about
It's
right.
not-
Okay.
Yeah, it's not. It's not going to be much higher than you, Dan, because you're both.
Okay.
You're both
We're
marshals,
both
so you
fighters,
get
yeah.
In that
details.
case,
Yeah.
okay, I assume it's doing it automatically then.
That's fine. The only benefit to you do it manually is you can re-roll ones and you can potentially get higher than average.
As long as it's doing it automatically, that's fine.
It looks like I've been getting about average, even with my rolls, so.
That is why it's called average.
Correct. can't run from statistics.
I have had some good rolls and bad rolls. But 44 is pretty decent.
You all edge your toes out
Oh,
onto the
glad to
rocks,
finish that.
looking down below. You
Pause.
see below you armored legions of devils encircling enormous posts of infernal iron.
Come to hell, have a few laughs.
Attached to the end of the chains that anchor Elturel to the rocky ground. Squads of demons fighting 10 deep in some places hurl themselves into the devil's ranks. Most of those abyssal troops are lowly mains and dretchers who die quickly in vain attempts to drag down the well-ordered and managed devils so that the stronger demons behind them can strike killing blows. A dark river cuts a path across the blasted landscape, flows directly beneath the city. Floating on the river are demonic barges being assailed by squadrons of winged devils under the command of a terrifying pit fiend wearing an eyeless helm and clutching a battle standard.
So Lulu, which
That's
direction?
the one
do
to
we go?
take out.
Yeah.
And she sort of looks over and then points with her trunk in the distance at the very rear point of the devil's army.
Probably want to aim for that.
I mean, I'll get there, but I'm worried about you lot. I mean,
Yeah, it's fine. We'll cut fall. We'll do like the mid-air swim, like they do in that Barry Poppins thing. Bear E Poppins, so it's Bear and Poppins, you know. And then we'll
Why
finally.
is Mr. getting more and more Indian?
Because it's the sulfur in the air. I'm trying to close my nose off. It stinks down here.
So you jump off the edge, casting Featherfall after falling only maybe 10 or 15 feet, and in the distance you slowly swim, fall, drift to roughly the point that Alulu had picked out. Can you all roll a dexterity check, please?
Dexterity check, not saving throw.
Not a saving throw, just a check. How competent of an air swimmer are you?
11.
13.
13. Okay. So. Oh, I need to do one for more.
I actually genuinely think feather falling would feel amazing.
It'd be like going up in like Virgin Galactic or something, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
Dex. Ooh.
Oh, he is a big boy.
Yikes.
So we've got a 13. An 11. And 16. Okay.
Yes, sweet 16.
As you're approaching the ground, the pit fiend spots you and orders a squadron of 12 spined devils to march on your position. They arrive just as you land. Your order determined by your dexterity checks.
Oh, fuck.
High to low
Not-
or low to
not-
high?
Not turn order, distance order.
Okay.
So now, everybody, please roll initiative.
Well, my initiative's gone up, which is nice.
I've got to click on him.
Oh, I forgot to click, yeah.
Playing two different songs at once. There we go.
14.
I've got 14 as well, but you'll obviously be going first.
Right.
I got typically bad for me.
As a preference,
5.
do you want me to roll all of these spine devils individually or all as one group? In
What's
turn?
easiest for you?
Well,
It's easier for
if
me
they'll-
to do them all in one order, but if they get a
We
really high
could get-
roll, they all go before you.
Then
Yeah,
we could get
could-
absolutely balked as well.
Should we say, can you do 3 groups?
Yeah,
I
how
can
many
do
are
3
there?
groups of 4.
12.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
can do
there's
3 groups of
three
4.
groups of 4. That's a nice way
Yeah.
of doing it. I'll take that. I'll take them
Okay.
odds.
Because they all also might go all ahead of us as well, but, you know, there's...
So,
Can we...
2, 3. Good job, too. The first roll was a 21.
Ooh.
Can we get Mortlock in there as well?
Yes, we can. Bear with me. Lock.
Actually, this kind of works out quite nicely for me, because I'm at the back.
The entire back. Oh, Mortlock's up first as well. Jeez,
Warlock
well
is
done.
up first, yeah. Misty or Amanda, you can decide between you who goes first.
Amanda goes ahead of me.
Okay. Because I think when 2 players roll the same, I think they decide rather than it being dex highest.
Oh, really?
Okay. No, I think that makes sense to me. As just making combat more fun.
Okay.
Not necessarily. It's just a home rule, isn't it? It's not necessarily the actual
Yeah.
rule.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Which puts, interestingly enough, Mortlock first for the first time ever, who is going to land. He's not really going to see you lot behind him. For some reason he has 90 health and not 62. And
Surely
is-
you must have 90 health by now.
No, unfortunately not.
It's a shame.
No, wait. Hang on a minute.
Did you level him up?
Nope. Ah, fuck. Let's just re-roll his entire health again. I wonder if does maths work like this? If I do that, does that work? It does. I think. No, it's not working, is it? The 3 times 7 isn't working. So that would be 76.
Terrible rolls in there. 4 absolute garbage rolls in there.
Mm.
Wait, gets to re-roll ones.
Fine.
Well done.
Yeah, I've upped his dice actually from what the person put in there. Because
I'll
the
take
D8, the D8 seems pretty low for a barbarian type fucking.
That is
Person.
really low.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I upped it to a D12.
So it'd be 70. Let's take the other calculation and just plus 7 onto it. So 76 plus 7.
76 plus 7
5?
is 80. No, 83.
Ah.
Which is not far off the initial health I had. I
Nice.
don't know where I got 90, but I obviously wasn't far off. Okay. Morlock
What
is.
are these? What are these little shits?
They are a creature that you've fought before, a spined devil,
Okay.
which is a sort of a winged devil creature with a trident in one hand.
Are they landed at the moment?
Yeah, I would say that they have landed sort of in a formation,
Okay.
ready to come towards you. Mortlock is literally just going to charge the nearest devil.
Well, I was going to say, did we want to get Morlock to back up to us
Yeah.
as a team? What do we reckon?
He got to go first, unfortunately. And
Mortlock,
unfortunately,
mate.
yeah. Unfortunately for you, lot, Mortlock has like an 8 intelligence, I think, or 9.
Okay, great. I mean, to be. Oh no, my.
Well, he's good company. He's good company, so.
He was good company.
Yeah. I've got.
Yeah.
Like I've
Oh,
got
that
an 8.
Mortlock.
I've got an 8 in strength. So you know that bit in Space Jam when Bugs Bunny flexes and his arm goes underneath. That's basically
Yeah.
what Misty's like with no muscles whatsoever.
He's going to lash out twice with his great club. Critting
Oh!
once.
Oh yes.
Okay.
So dealing a maximum of 8 plus 7, which is 15, plus an additional 4 from that roll there, for 19
19.
points of damage, plus the additional 11 from the second hit, and he immediately stamps out the first devil he runs into.
Great.
Oh, nice.
All right.
Fantastic.
Fair enough.
And then roars to the sky and charges the one next to it to end up his turn.
Okay.
Putting it at this left group of 4's turn. And yeah, they're just going to swarm Mortlock, unfortunately. With 4 attacks. With a fork in its hand.
Hungry.
1 miss, 1 hit, 2 hit, 1 miss. Dealing 9 points of piercing damage. Before then, they all lash out with their bite for a second attack.
Oh no! I thought they only had 1 attack.
Only 1 hit for 5 points of slashing damage.
More like gnashing damage.
Yeah, it's weird that they have slashing damage. I guess they got unusual teeth. You'd think teeth would be piercing, right?
I realised that I've put 11 spine devils down on the floor and not 12.
That's fine.
So,
That's fine.
the next group to go are...
No wait, Morlock just killed one.
Thank you. Thank you. I just can't remember what I've even done 10 seconds ago. Okay, so the top 4 are then also going to crowd. There not being much space, the remainder are going to move to here, and they are both going to hold action for when someone gets into range to attack them. So another 2 fork attacks, 1 hit, And another 2 bite attacks, 1 crit. The fork dealing only 1 point of piercing, but the crit doing 16 points as it max rolled the second attack. The second dice.
Hasn't he got like a once hit? Hasn't he got a reaction spell?
He's got no. If he took damage in his last turn, he can reckless attack.
Okay, cool. Okay.
He can also reroll a saving throw that he fails twice per day.
He's got the I mean, it doesn't make that much of a difference. He's got the reaction with the weapon as well, to blind someone.
Oh, you are right.
I mean, it's not gonna. That's maybe safe to be used on a bigger enemy if he makes it.
I mean, he does regen charges. So yeah, he's gonna spend an action to blind the one that crit him.
Cool.
So
they have to roll a saving throw, I think.
They have to roll a Constitution saving throw against his spell save DC. I think that's against your spell save DC, Ryan.
Oh, it's 16 then.
Right. It fails. So this one here is blinded. Pick a symbol that means he's blinded, I suppose. Ninja mask.
Yeah.
Amanda, it is your turn.
Okay, so I don't know what to do here because, well, I'm going to do it. So
Dan, can you take the bottom row? I've got a plan.
I'm going to keep most of them where they are. Is that useful?
Yeah, you see the top row surrounding Mortlock.
Yeah.
Top 4. So save them for me. I've got a plan.
Okay. So, when something's a 20-foot square, is that 20 each side? Yeah?
If it says 20-foot square, then its length is 20.
4 by 4, right?
Yeah, 20 by 20.
4 by 4. Okay. Well, Mortlock's a strong little bugger. So, I'm going to cast Entangle.
Okay.
Here, I think, is the best spot.
Let me draw a 20-foot square.
There, yeah.
You can draw a 20-foot square yourself. Yes,
I'll do a
perfect.
20-foot square.
Okay.
I'll drop that there. Everyone in the space
Yep.
must make a strength saving throw.
Okay. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 devils of DC.
DC, good question. 15.
15. Okay, so 1 success, 2 success, 1 failure, 2 failure, 3 failure, 4 failure, 5 failure. So all of these.
So
Now
is there one more?
entangled.
2 success. And then there's 6 others, isn't there?
So
These 2
Sorry,
succeeded, I
one
assume.
more.
One more.
Yeah, one more. 1 success.
So that one succeeds as well, then, I guess.
And then I'll have to roll for Mortlock as well.
Mortlock. He hopefully will succeed.
Bang!
Nice.
They don't even manage to wrap around his muscles before
Good.
they break apart.
I shall display in the VTT. Basically, they're restrained now.
Yeah.
And they have to use a whole action to get out.
Yeah. So they
Nice.
can't move. They get disadvantage on attacks.
And advantage to attack them.
Oh, it's even better than that, Dan. You've just fucking made my day.
Gotcha. But that is...
Any movement?
Yeah, because... why?
Why? Why the fuck?
Okay.
So,
Just
no,
making
thank
sure,
you.
just making sure you've covered all the options.
That's very kind of you. Thank you so much for checking. But no, I'm done because I used it. I can't do anything. Yep, I'm
Okay.
there.
Misty,
go?
then it is your turn.
I will move 1 square here. And then in this row of people, I would like to cast Catapult.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And the
you
people who
motherfucker.
are blinded and entangled, well, the guy's blinded doesn't see it coming.
He gets disadvantage on it.
And then the other 2 that are entangled
Also get disadvantage on
because
it.
they're restrained. They also get disadvantage against it.
Yes.
Uh,
So just
so
the one
providing-
dude that gets it normal.
Yes.
That's a Dex saving throw, I'd assume.
Yeah. Well, it says so on blinded. It says can't see and automatically fails any ability check that requires sight.
Then yeah, okay, fails it automatically. I would say.
Cool. All right.
Generous.
Yes, thank you very much. So here we go. 1 catapult coming in hot. 10 points of damage.
Nice.
Okay. The spine devil, currently not restrained or blind,
Yep.
fails.
16. Yep.
The blinded dude automatically fails. The 2 restrained fail and fail. So
Good.
it rips through all of them for 10 points of bludgeoning damage.
Boom.
Lovely.
Nice one.
Good. 40. Basically 40 points of damage.
Yeah.
Not even like that. Could have been better rolls as well. 5, 3, and a 2. But hey.
No, it's all good, like going together, isn't it?
Yeah.
All good teamwork.
And then I'll stay where I am
Okay.
for now.
Gene. it is
Actually,
your
no.
go.
What am I talking about? I'll move 10
Oh.
feet back,
Right, okay.
just because
That's fair.
can still make that distance back in the next
So,
one.
30 feet of movement gets me just in front of. Hold on a minute. Yeah.
Yeah, take
Okay.
that
Oh,
back,
good.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So I'll go to him. In the catapult region, is there any lingering fire, or is it like no? So
No,
it's by entrance.
it's pure like magical.
Okay.
rock, essentially.
And the binding that Dan put down, that's not. Would it affect me if I went in there?
Yes.
Well,
Well, it would be difficult terrain. It wouldn't entangle you.
Let's
Actually,
just slow you down.
Actually, I think it's fine. So if I put myself in front of that guy, and I want to go in for an attack, but as I do that, I want it to be a little bit like, in Return of the King, where he's like, "You and whose army?" and then he turns up with like all of the ghosts behind him. So
All of the one ghost.
yeah, my one ghost. Come on, man, it's better than no ghost, isn't it? It's
Ooh,
still
it's
pretty
it's
impressive.
a strong ghost.
Hold on, is that a crit?
That is
That's
a
a
crit.
crit.
Yeah, you've
Oh,
crit.
nice.
done it.
So that's my attack on this dude. So that's my roll. So I do 9 plus 1d8 plus 6.
8 plus 6.
Is that it?
No, it's 9. No, wait. It's 1d8 plus whatever you just rolled there. So
Okay, yes, it's not
Plus
your
6.
modifier. My modifier doesn't get added, yeah.
yeah, so it's automatically 14 plus. I think that's a 3, was it? Yeah.
What
3.
that I just rolled?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
So 17
I don't know,
points of
not-
damage as you charge towards him.
Yep.
And you swing your Flennis Bane and you gouge out just long streaks across its face. Portions of its face disappear as the creature falls to the ground dead.
And then,
Hmm.
oh well, I guess in that case, I can probably. Oh no, I haven't got any more movement. So yeah, I project through me comes my echo, and he probably, let's say, lands here, just outside of the zone. Who put a second hit down.
Okay.
Slightly less impressive. So it's 13 to hit when my echo arrives.
Just hits.
Ooh.
Whoa.
In that case, it will do 7 points of piercing.
7 points of
Sleep.
piercing. Nice.
Yep, that's my 2 attack actions and my bonus. So I think I'll just chill.
Lovely.
Excuse me. Long weekend.
That block.
The final 3 spined devils now have their turn. They are going to move around this, so 5, 10, 20, like so, and they're gonna dash to get in range of Jean. But the final spine devil is going to use its action to try and break out of the entangle. With a natural 20, it succeeds.
Oh.
As this one is now no longer restrained. But that was its turn.
Big devil doing big devil things.
Mortlock is going to
So
see
Mortlock.
the damaged ones above him, throwing one attack on the blinded creature.
Nice.
It's dealing 11 points of bludgeoning damage, putting it down to 1 HP, unluckily. So he's going to try and finish it off. 17 to hit as he crushes it into the ground.
Nice.
Dead.
Good effort. Well done, Mortlock. Holding ground there.
So we now have this spine devil at the top, which was the only one of the few that did not get restrained, is going to attack the echo that struck it with a fork. With a 21, it disperses the echo. Is then going to move in and bite down towards the real Jean. With a 13, it misses as you fend it off with your shield.
Yes, mate.
The remaining 2 are going to try and break free of the entangle. A 6 and another natural 20.
Oh, at least you're getting them out on these
Yeah.
instead of.
Yeah.
So that one is now free. And that was their turn. We have the bottom spined devils now. This one is not restrained. Get it out of the gutter. Fork and bite towards Mortlock, both missing. As the other 2 then try and break free of entangle. A 10 and a 7. They are still restrained. Amanda,
That's perfect for me.
is your turn.
Okay. Well, I can do this now since they're all there. I will, where I am, take pot shots at the restrained ones because then I'll get advantage.
Okay.
And they will be sharpshooter. So, in fact, I think I can click on this and do it, can't I?
Yeah, you click on the beyond 20 thing, don't you?
So, sharpshooter. And that'll be for the next roll only. Then I do that, and I think if I click this, it should do it. Let's see. Is that with the minus as well? That is with the minus. So 17 points of damage.
Yes, that is
Yeah,
with
look,
the minus, yeah.
This is
Got
fun.
17 points of damage. To which one?
This fella here. Also, the only thing I didn't do is roll with advantage. So I'm just going to do
Oh,
a
okay.
roll
Yeah,
to
see if you
it-
can crit.
crit. No, okay.
Okay.
Next one, I will. So I get 3 shots. He's not dead yet, is he? I assume.
He's-
So,
he was undamaged.
Okay.
You shot him.
Let's do.
Yeah, do
Next
the one
one.
behind him because I can focus fire those 2 on my turn.
17 to hit. That's with the.
20 to hit, but yeah. Oh no, that was the previous
Oh
one.
no, there's one before. So 17
Yeah,
to
yeah.
hit.
17 hits, yeah.
So this is plus 10. I forgot to press the right thing. So that's 21 points of damage.
21 points of damage. To the one behind it, was it?
Yeah.
Oh, what do you want me to wheedle them down?
No,
Is that
yeah,
what you're saying?
yeah, to this one.
Okay.
Yeah, wheedle them down.
Okay.
Little,
Putting that
little
one,
wheedle. Don't let it become a bee drill.
putting that one at 1 HP.
Perfect.
So this one's got more than 1 HP. Yeah, one in the
Yeah.
front.
5 HP. I mean, I don't know
Yeah.
why I'm telling you this. For fuck's sake.
It's great. It's great. This is working out perfectly for me, Dan.
Then I'll hit this one above Mortlock then for my final one. Just tapping them down. Here we go. And if I do it this way, I should be able to get 17 to hit
That hits.
for 20 points of damage.
As that one crumples to the ground dead with a bolt through its skull.
Fantastic. And I'll sit there. That one, I'm going to assume I've loaded 2 on one, and then the third one as a bonus. Like I put 2 bolts in the first shot. It's split out.
Nice.
Yeah, nice. Yeah.
Misty.
It's me then.
So from here, I can yeet an acid at this front guy.
Okay.
So both, and I can hit someone who's 5 feet away from them. So both
Yes.
creatures need to make dexterity save. Beat a dexterity saving throw of 16 with disadvantage.
In one turn. You fail.
Lovely. That is going to be no whammies, no whammies, no whammies. 9 points of acid damage each.
9 points of acid damage, which these are not resistant to, and so the acid very quickly burns through their bodies as they both
This-
fall to the ground
The
dead.
synergy between me and
Screaming.
you, Dan, in this combat
That's great,
is
isn't it? Yeah.
insane.
Gene.
Yeah, and me.
No, you and Mortlock are smashing
Yeah,
out there.
and me
aren't you?
also, yeah, mate. Yeah.
And I helped.
Mate, someone's got to take care of the stragglers, right? Who's hanging outside of your amazing
That's
zone of,
absolutely right.
of action.
No, yeah, someone's got to be the focus. You got to pull focus.
Yeah, it's true.
The distraction.
Yeah, speaking of, so I'll attack the guy in front of me and I'll whiz my echo to my left as I do that and repeat. So
What does the echo look like on this devil-laden battlefield?
That's a hit.
oh wow, is that? No, it wasn't a nat. I was just checking. I don't know. I think it should look, but it should look a little bit bird-like, like one of the people that Tree Trunk saw in their dream, or whatever. No, wait. Yeah, no, sort of. The other guy saw when he wore the helm that Tree Trunks recognizes. So like it looks a little bit like a bird person. That makes sense?
Okay. Never seeing a bird person before in your life, it comes out in the approximation of what you think a bird person looks like.
Oh, we've never seen any in this world. Have we not seen any bird people or anything? We don't know what they look like. I thought we might have seen Owlin or none of those.
I just
or
like
Okay,
the
sure.
idea
Aarakocra or
You can
whatever.
make it look like an owlin, sure.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say, it's just literally like Tar. He's like Tar and feathered himself. Like,
Yeah. Like from a cartoon, like he's run through a hen house or whatever, and then like come out in loads of feathers. Yeah. Cool. So that's 27 to hit the guy in front of me.
Mm-hmm.
So it's 11 points of piercing,
Nice.
and then Echo beside me will do the same, and
Okay.
that's another 27 to hit,
nice.
and then another 11
Consistent.
points of damage. We're in synergy now, me and the tarred and feathered.
With 2
version of
quick
myself.
slashes of Flenisbane, you cut deep gouges in the creature's torso, and it bleeds to death in front of you.
Cool. Nice one. Is that both my attacks?
Yeah.
Sweet. Yeah, that's my go then. Cool. I'll just hold this guy's focus. Oh, actually, I'll walk my. Oh wait, no, I'm within opportunity attack range, aren't I?
Mhm.
No, no worries. Okay, I'll stay where I am. Cool. My go.
Okay. I believe there are only 2 remaining spined devils in this group. One is next to you, Gene, the real Gene.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to lash out once with the fork for an 18 to hit.
Yeah.
Deals 1
Got me.
point of piercing damage as he
Mhm.
barely scrapes you. And a 12 to hit with the bite. Slinks
Miss.
just past your shoulder.
Nice.
Noise.
Mortlock is going to use his spiteful strike now to lash out recklessly at the creature directly in front of him. 16 to hit, and a 12 to miss, as unfortunately he deals only 9 points of bludgeoning damage to the guy in front, ending his turn. Looking at the top two, their remaining go, one on the Echo. With a 20 to hit, the Echo is dispersed.
Mm-hmm.
And then a bite then towards the real Jean with a 6 to hit. That slinks past the other shoulder as you duck beneath both bites at the same time. Then the final one is going to attack Mortlock twice, only hitting with the bite for 5 points of slashing damage as it latches onto his arm like a rabid dog. Final Devil. It's going to take its go on Mortlock, critting with the bite for 13 points of slashing damage as he grabs him in the abdomen when he's not looking. Amanda, it is your turn.
Right, well, I'm going to now fire on the ones by Jean to help him out. So this fella here.
You see in the background that Mortlock's literally shaking his arms around with like 2 latched on spine devils.
Yeah.
He's fine.
Like an air traffic
He'll
controller.
be fine.
He'll be fine. Go. Oh, it's whizzing. It's spinning. That's a hit,
21.
and that is
That is a
22
hit.
points of damage.
22 points of damage, kills it outright as the bolt sinks into its throat and you hear it gurgling as it goes down.
Gurgle, gurgle, gurgle. I'll barrel roll for absolutely no reason and
Do a barrel roll.
do the next one next to him. It's 19 to hit for another 22 points of damage, I believe.
20 points of damage as the next one sinks into almost exactly the same spot mid barrel roll, and that goes down gurgling as well.
Then I will forward roll, come up in a Han Solo style thing, and shoot the one
Like a hip shot.
of the ones,
Yeah.
hanging off of Mortlock's arm.
I think it's the rolls that are doing it, to be honest. All the
Let's
barrel
say-
rolls.
Let's
glitches
say
in.
what that is.
Yeah.
Let's say that is. Oh fuck! It was going so well.
9.
It's because I Han Soloed it.
Yeah, you fire from the hip.
Thought about kissing your sister for a minute, and then that put you off.
That's
Your
where you
aim,
are.
your aim swerves quickly as Mortlock's arm moves into where you were aiming your shot, and you're not quite sure whether you were going to hit him.
Bastard!
It sails off into the sky, and it hits a far demon about 120 feet away in the midst of a battle.
Drops him.
Oi.
He shot first.
Yeah.
That's
Misty.
me.
I'll take 2 steps forward, and then I will acid splash the one in the middle. So dexterity saving throw, please, for that one.
2 steps at a
and-
time.
The one below it.
Cha-cha Rootsmith.
Oh no. Charlie Brown. A copyright
I'm a
strike.
So, dexterity saving throw for 2 Spider Devils.
Yeah, the middle one and the bottom one, please.
The one on the bottom. Okay. Failure and failure.
Yes.
Lovely. That is going to be
Annihilate them.
12 points of acid
12
damage
points of
each.
acid
Great.
damage as that puts middle guy at 1 HP.
Damn.
And the other guy is still very much
Good.
alive.
Good effort.
Jean.
Yeah, that's me done. Thank you.
Has there ever been a good dance sort of thing that people do popularly in you know?
Yeah,
I'm
the
not talking about
the
Rocky
Macarena,
Horror and
The
obviously.
whatnot.
Macarena.
Yeah,
Come
the
on.
Yeah.
Macarena.
Saturday night.
Everyone knows the Macarena.
the
But you
twist.
can't confuse Macarena with Saturday Night.
I did as a
Yeah,
kid.
see, I-
I definitely did as a kid.
Yeah.
Confuse Macarena and
YMCA, the
Saturday Night.
conga. Come on.
Yeah.
All right. YMCA and Conga are on the
What
borderline.
about that
I
one,
could
the
do.
Superman one? We had to do all the
I
spray.
got
Yeah.
I could
push
do.
my apple,
No,
push my tree.
they're
Star
those
Trekking?
I
Star
reject
Trekking?
those.
I loved
Star
that
Trekking
song.
rejected. No.
And there's the one by Ralph Harris that no one wants to do anymore.
Fucking.
Caught King Caracacus or whatever it is.
Oh Jesus!
let's
I suppose
not make
Cha-Cha
sense.
Slide is at the bottom of the barrel, isn't it?
No, that's top tier. Top tier.
You reckon?
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm not a fan of the Cha-Cha Slide.
I tell you what, it's better than Jai-Ho.
The reason why
Yeah, okay.
Macarena and Cha-Cha Real Smooth and all that sort of stuff are good is because everyone knows the dance floors. Everyone knows
That's
the dance
why I
moves and
hate
can get
it. I hate
involved.
it.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. I want everybody to know the
Casper,
dance
what's
move
the-
something
what's the
really
Cas-
good.
The Casper slide as well.
No, that is the Cha-Cha Slide.
No, that's different. That's the candy
Is it?
candy dance is.
What's the Casper Slide?
No,
I'm
no, I
sure
think,
it's
no, I
the
think
same
you are
thing.
right. There's candy as well. That's another good
Casper
one.
the Friendly Ghost. This
Casper
is
the
just
Friendly
his-
Ghost.
No, because it's Cha-Cha Slide is DJ Casper. I think that's where I was getting it mixed up.
Right, okay.
DJ
But yeah, there's
Casper's
candy. There's the
Cha-Cha
candy
Slide.
dance as well. There's that one.
Jesus.
There's loads, man. I know
Oh,
all
mate.
of these as well. Oh,
10.
5, 6,
That is
7,
the-
8 by
that is
steps.
the least surprising thing I've heard this year.
So if I'm
Butlins
at half
holidays.
movement, I can't actually get to these people. Is that right? If
No,
I move
Project your
10
echo.
No,
feet,
you can.
You were-
yeah, can be
you were
20
here,
feet.
right? Yeah, it's
Yeah.
fine, because that's
Yeah.
10 feet is essentially 20 feet
Oh,
there, so that
sweet.
puts you at 30
Great.
feet total to get there.
wait. All right. Should we? Yeah. Okay. Then I'm gonna crack a charm this guy. Oh, another 27. Not bad.
Rolling fire tonight.
I know. It's 9 points to piercing.
9 points of
please.
piercing, putting the dude very low as he starts to bleed
Yeah.
profusely from the attack.
The one in the middle's only got 1 HP.
1 hit point.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You might want to slap at that base.
Yeah.
You
go
could
on then.
breathe on 2 of them right now. They'd fall over.
I wonder if
Oh,
I've,
hit one and horns the other.
well, I was. Yeah, I could do, couldn't I? But then.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Then you
better than
kill
me.
2.
Yeah, that's better than me doing my get my echo out. Right? You're absolutely right. Oh, 14 to hit with my bane.
14 hits.
Cool. So 13 points of piercing
13
on the
points
guy in
of-
front of me.
As he collapses to the floor
Indeed.
in a heap.
22 to hit with my
22 with the
horn.
horns on the die with
Nice.
1 HP. As you lift him high into the air above your head, him still attached to your horn, before shaking vigorously, and he goes flying off into the distance.
Sweet. And then I go, and I breathe like a, like an all,
It's like steam.
yeah, steam and snot or horrible stuff comes out. Yeah.
All over Mortlock's neck. Just like,
You know those, mate, I can't believe people love this shit, but on YouTube when they, like, it's like, look at how satisfying it is to, and then they, like, carve
Oh, the
out of
pimple
a,
popping, or the
well, sort of, but it's like a cow's hoof, and then they dig into it and the
Yeah,
pus and horrible shit comes
oh,
out.
okay. Ugh.
Oh, it's so weird,
I
and
don't
it's like,
the ones where they're like trimming horseshoes. That's quite satisfying to watch. But
Yeah.
no, not the pus ones.
no, this is like, look at this big pus, and then it like, but it's the way they scoop off the.
You make it
sort of
seem
the-
like they're eating it. Look at this big pus.
This is what I mean.
No,
It's because
I
when you
know-
look
no,
at it,
I
do you know what I
exactly
mean?
what you mean.
Because it's like they're shaving
get
a
these, like,
layer off of like
knives.
a
And it's like full on, like, surely that's painful.
It looks like
Nah.
cheese or something, like taking off a layer of like parmesan or something. This is what I mean. It's really
it's,
odd.
It's really
Anyway.
relieving, as far as I'm aware, for horses and cows to get
Yeah,
their hooves trimmed.
I mean, it's good.
According to the
good for
YouTube
them.
description, anyway. They're probably like, that's why there's music playing, because they're just screaming heinously.
Like those baboons that they think are like finding tricks hilarious, magic tricks, but really like they're going into like their panic stance or whatever. Have you seen those? Like someone will go like, "Oh, my finger's gone," and then the monkey will go, "Whoa!" And then everyone will go, "Wow, that monkey's having a great time," and he understands what tricks are. But really, the monkey's thinking, "I'm gonna kill you! I'm gonna kill you!"
Where's the shit?
yeah,
Where's
anyway.
the shit? I need to throw it.
yeah, exactly. Anyway, yeah. So, but somehow, how did we get onto this? Don't know.
I don't-
Viscera out of your cow's
Yes, weird pus and horrible, nasty viscera all over the other guy. That's my free action. And then I pass it over to somebody else.
Mortlock going to try and finish the last enemy with the Great Club, putting him down to 1 HP on the first attack.
Nice.
Oh no, he
nice.
misses. Sorry, an 11 misses.
Ah,
And a 12 misses as well. AC's 13,
Oh,
unfortunately, for these
fuck.
guys. Amanda gets
Oh well.
most likely the finishing blow once again.
Yeah,
I'll
fair
have,
enough.
I'll have 3 shots on him.
Yeah, it's because you have
you
the
know
most
what?
attacks. That's why you get all the kills.
Yeah.
Mm.
Also, he's got 1 hit point, right?
He is on 10 hit points. He's on 10 hit points.
Oh, 10 hit points.
Which is basically, if you hit him with sharpshooter, you kill him.
Yeah, I'll do 1 with sharpshooter for fun, and then I want to hit him properly, maybe. Let's do sharpshooter for giggles. Go sharpshooter. Yeah, he did.
He did. How'd he did?
I'm gonna, having rolled like, and stumbled, I'm gonna make it into a move and like run up the back of Misty, and jump off of his shoulders.
wait. I'll give you I'll bend myself down and then rabbit
Yes.
boing,
Rabbit leap.
like a
So I'm
spring.
like-
Yeah,
I'm about 25 foot in the air, and I'm pulling the Troy spear pose with my crossbow.
Yeah.
And the arrow goes down my cheek, down my arm, and I point in advance where it's gonna hit.
yeah.
It goes through his throat.
As you
Nice.
as you land superhero pose, you take 3 points
right.
of bludgeoning damage.
I'm okay with that. That was worth it.
Oh, I shouldn't have boinged you so high.
That's okay. I'm good with it.
Combat.
I'm good with it.
Combat ends, and you now make haste, running away from the city of El Terrell and into the wastes of Avernus, and we'll end it there for tonight.
Yes, Brad.
Nice, great.
It was good. It was a
let's
good session. It's good to be back.
That was fearful when there was 12 of them. It was
Yeah.
nice
Yeah.
that they were slightly lower level, but that was good. Put
Nice
the
that
fear in
Morlock
us.
went in there as well.
It was the
yeah.
good. It was the good synergy. The
Yeah, strong synergy.
strong synergy in those spells.
You were worried about it at
Just-
the start, but Morlock grouping them all into one place probably
Yeah.
helped in the end.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
looking at that and I was going, none of us have fireball, and that was like supreme fireball formation, wasn't it?
Where's Johnny when you need him?
Yeah, true.
You know what I mean?
I think I get. Do I get fireball? I must get fireball, but like,
No, I don't think. No. You won't get fireball because that's hardcore, right? You're gonna have to get magic initiate to get fireball, right?
No, not even then,
No,
because
you
it's a
got- you have to multi-class.
third level spell.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
have third level spells yet.
No. They
I
won't let you
think
get anything out hardcore, man.
He might get fireball as a
Oh no, you get it as an artillerist.
yes,
which I'm not.
Yeah, as an artillerist, you get it as a class spell.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, I'm taking all the stinky healing spells to heal your stinking stinks up.
Hey, you're doing well there, man. It's good.
No. No, yeah, we talked about this last week, innit? Like whatever I'm not hitting is enabling you guys to be able to hit. Because if everything we were fighting was taking half damage from you guys.
Yeah. But also, we were just prior to level 5, so like a lot of it was you two running around corners. So like, but now we can actually get shit done, and like and then we've all got more attacks and things, so that's cool. Yeah, one of the things I was saying to Ryan off air was like maybe we can, like if the tactics for you two are to sort of hide, then maybe Brad can incorporate some cover and stuff in some of the maps. Because otherwise, you guys, for flavor, you guys keep running around corners. It's like maybe
There'll be plenty of opportunities. I mean,
Wait.
there's actually
Plenty of opportunities for Brad to kill us.
Yeah, there's,
yeah.
I don't think there's actually many situations in the adventure where you won't be either on a war vehicle or in a location that is built up in some way or manner, either a ruin or a city or anything like that. There's very rarely you'll be caught out in open wastes.
Yeah. So is this the standard descent, or are you doing your usual thing, Brad, where you sort of remix
No, this is
it?
more standard than when we played Curse.
Oh,
Yeah.
Because like war vehicles and stuff sounds like you've gone and found
No,
this
that's
stuff.
all, that's all by
fantasy,
the
made that up.
table by the book.
Cool, man. I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah.
And obviously,
We should
Great.
call it whatever it is. We should call it Karen. I think my character's gonna keep thinking he should call his war vehicle Karen all the time. I don't know why, but it seems appropriate. Just on the warpath, like tearing down like anyone smaller than it. Just like got a chip on its shoulder. I think our vehicle needs to be called Karen.
Right.
Well, thank you for tuning in to another stream with us, weirdos.
Did you do a freeze frame last week as well?
We did the stream
Yeah.
last week. Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah,
Did you do freeze frame? I mean, did you do freeze
yeah,
frame?
of course we did freeze
Of
frame.
course we did.
Always.
Yeah,
Always.
and remember, everyone, always keep an eye on the Karens in your life.